I'd like to thank Kolbasa and Survivors Speak Out for their work in every respect, but also because this now means that it is survivors who are contributing to the work that we are doing in making sure the world has the answers to these terrible crimes. And now I want to invite as our final speaker for this event someone else who does so much to make sure we can deal with the world's terrible crimes. My co-host of this entire summit and co-founder of the Preventing Sexual Violence Initiative, the Special Envoy of the UN High Commissioner for Refugees, Angelina Jolie.
Hello. I have met survivors of war zone rape around the world, and almost without exception, they ask for one thing: justice. The right to be accepted, not shunned by society, the right to long-term economic and health support, and above all, the right to see their attackers held accountable in a court of law. Because war zone rape is not a lesser crime, it is a crime against humanity. Today, these rights are denied to millions of survivors around the world. The number of convictions for war zone sexual rape is pitifully small. People who rape innocent women, men, and children during conflict assume that they will simply get away with it, because they have. The few cases that are brought forward are often thrown out because of lack of evidence, despite the testimonies from brave survivors. This is an intolerable situation. That is why, at the heart of this campaign, we are calling for an end to impunity. The perpetrators have to know that even during conflict, evidence is being collected, and it will be used against them. They have to know that when peace agreements are made, there will be no amnesty for rape, and that if they commit these crimes, they will bear the stigma and punishment, no matter how long it takes. We all know how hard it is to secure convictions for rape, even in stable democratic countries. So we have to work even harder to make justice possible in fragile countries. And that is the purpose of this protocol. It is an essential document, and I am so grateful to the hundreds of experts and survivors who have played their part in drafting it. The Foreign Secretary and I are determined to work to ensure that it is implemented, and we will be asking all the governments coming to the summit tomorrow to adopt the protocol and back it fully. As a part of the next stage of the campaign, we will follow up on how it's implemented and what more still needs to be done. I hope that by all of us working together, we can support survivors for the long but not impossible road to justice, and finally, really, truly end impunity. Thank you very much.
So there it is, the International Protocol. As Angelina Jolie has just said, we will be asking all the governments that come here to the summit tomorrow to implement this protocol, to make full use of it, but we need your support in making sure that they do that and that they do it rigorously over the coming months and years. So let us now make sure that all over the world, the International Protocol on the documentation and investigation of sexual violence in conflict is used and implemented and makes an enormous difference to what is happening around the world. Thank you very much for joining us.